can you please drive, can you please drive, what if they come again, can you just try, can you please push yourself to drive. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Shami Khayelitsha on the go. I'm back again with another video. Today I'll be doing a story time. So I'm gonna tell you about the day we got robbed in a bus at gunpoint. It was on the 17th of December. That was the day after December 16. So I'd gone home, I'd visited home. I started at 7, so I take a 6 o'clock bus because it's more or less an hour drive from my parents' place to my workplace. So it was around, yeah, I took my bus at 6. I like to sleep. The moment I get inside the bus, I get myself comfortable and then I doze off. So because there are people that are irritating in the bus, they want to chit chat, and I'm not a morning person, so in the morning I don't want to speak to anybody. I just want to sleep because it's like 6 o'clock in the morning. Why would I be talking with people in the bus at 6? So I mean, like, you know. Okay, so normally to avoid speaking to people, I put my jersey, my jacket, my work jacket over my head, and even if I'm not sleeping, people think I'm sleeping. So I just did that. I took my bag, I put it on the floor, and then I had my cooler bag with my lunch next to me on my seat. Okay, so when the bus reached Khayelitsha, there's this place after is it called after, there's this other place, there's this other a bus stop. Like, not a lot of people get off there. There's this other security guard that usually gets off there. It's like a normal bus stop. So the bus stopped in that bus stop. So when that guy wanted to go out, that's when those young boys jumped in the bus, so they shoved him in. So I woke up when I heard the sound of the guy falling and seeing his guns. Like, these people, there are three young guys. They are holding guns. They are demanding money and cell phones. So I quickly put my jacket over my stuff, because my stuff was like on the floor, like my bag was on the floor. So I quickly shoved my jacket on the floor, and then I just raised my hand. I'm like, I have nothing. Mind you, I am 6 months pregnant at that moment. Okay, so and then they just saw my cooler bag, and then they walked past me. So people were taking out their phones, money, phones, money. And then there was this lady opposite me. She was busy taking her SIM card out of the phone. So then the other guy in front was like, if she doesn't want the phone, just shoot her. In my mind, I'm like, lady, can you just give your damn phone? Do you want to die for a SIM card? Okay, so they collected money and everything. So there were 3 guys. So one was standing by the door, the other one was busy with the driver. He was demanding money from the driver and the driver's phones, and then the one was collecting money from each and every passenger in the bus. They had like a bag. It was like people are offering, you know, those bags of offering. People were like throwing their phones there. Phones, money. And then, like, they collected, I think they raised, like, if it's not 20,000, including the value of phones those people had scored. Bear in mind, it's after the 16th. A lot of people have gotten their bonuses. A lot of people had, in that bus, a lot of people had bought new phones. Imagine your new phone is gone. Okay, so people were giving their phones, their money, their money, and then they left. Okay, so as soon as they stepped out, the driver closed the door, and then he just drove just a few seconds, and then he stopped the bus. He's like, I can't drive. Then they're like, no, can you please drive, what if they come again, can you just try, can you please push yourself to drive, push yourself to drive. So and then he tried to drive, and my phone started ringing. It was my alarm that rang, because at my place I wake up at 6 o'clock, and no, I wake up at 6:30, and then at my parents' place I wake up before 6 because I have to catch the 6 o'clock bus. So mind you, my phone is ringing. That's where it hit me. I'm like, oh my word, I had told those guys that I don't have anything. What if my phone had rang when they were busy collecting cell phones? I quickly switched off my alarm and I started panicking. That's when I updated my status, and then I sent my mom a message, and then I sent my brother a message that we had been robbed, but my stuff survived. I started panicking now. I'm like, where did I get the guts to say I don't have anything? What if my phone, this alarm had rang while they were still busy with us? What was like like where did I get the guts to say I don't have anything? You know, so I started panicking. So we tried to push the driver to the nearest place, because the nearest place, that place where we were, like there's not a lot of people, that it's not a busy area. So we had to go where there's like a lot of people and there's a lot of bus stops. And when we got there were like a lot of inspectors. So the driver just got off the bus and then told the inspectors what happened, and then they drove us to the nearest police station. So when we got there to the police station, they just took our names, and yeah, they said we must just write our names and our phone numbers, and then they transferred us to another bus to take us to wherever we were going. Mind you, some people had lost their phones, some people had lost money, they had lost their bus tickets, and care any less about anything. They just took our phone numbers and our names, and I don't know why they took our names and phone numbers, because I never got any message from, I never got anything from them actually to say, or just to update us. So I just, when they took us to our destination, I couldn't go to work because I was already panicking. Like I was shook. So I just took a taxi and I went to my place, and I called at work that I can't come to work because I'm still traumatized of what had happened. And when I got home, I was like, yo, like I was shaking, because the scene, like real, oopsie, like the scene kept on replaying in my mind. I was like, what if my phone had rang, my alarm had rang when the guys were still inside? What was going to happen to me? Because I told them that I don't have anything, you know. So like I was just panicking, and I'm like pregnant at that moment. I'm like, what was going to happen to me and my baby, you know? So that night I couldn't sleep. Like I couldn't sleep, because those faces kept on flashing in my face. Like I just couldn't sleep. Like I just couldn't sleep, because wow. And it took me a while to go back to travel with a gold. For me, there's no safety in the buses. There is no safety whatsoever. You know, the sad part is the people that robbed the bus were kids. I think they were like 16, between 16 and 18, like small kids. That shows that their future is not looking good. So yeah, that's the story of how we got robbed at gunpoint. Khayelitsha. Khayelitsha. Yo, I hope you guys enjoyed. Not really enjoyed, but I hope you guys got to hear the story of how we got robbed at gunpoint in the bus. So yeah, like I always say, guys, let's not forget to aspire to inspire before we expire. Till we meet again. Bye.